Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Indeed, Sungcho. Okay, so today is going to be pretty, well, the Genshin part of this. Going to be pretty short. I mean, I say that every day. It's done. I'm going to be an hour. So, I mean, I don't have anything like to actually do right now. So I have my commissions. I have what, 1700 BPXP I can still get this week, which it's Friday, so there's no real reason for me to be logging in. That my first 80 resin is going to be spent doing the Electro boss. That's not what I was trying to get to. I also don't care about their fucking Ruin Hunter. I'm trying to go up there. That way. Yeah, that way. So we're gonna get shot out of this guy. We're gonna juke that first, but then we're gonna get shot out of this guy. That guy's being a bit of a mech asshole. Ah, dead again. Oh, okay. That's rude. Open up the damn restream chat that I always forget to open. One day I'm gonna remember to open this up at the same time. Oh yeah, I need to set up my No, don't you dare go away from me.
Hey!
And I killed it. Damn it. Okay, so I need to go back to this. Need to set up this part of the stream. No. I really wish if I just had like certain tags.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
That it would
go.
automatically have my tags on there. I just like put it on the playlist and it's like bam. All the other information is set up, but having to do this every single day is pretty annoying. It is pretty annoying. 1 second.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Alright. We should be good-ish. Are there any more geocrystals anywhere? There should be. Yeah, now we got the Julian chilies.
Nice. It burns.
I thought there were a couple more crystals around here. So I know where more are, but I thought there were more here. Yeah, I'm already here. May as well do this fucking event. I just know that I need to focus on doing a few more of these. Because I am woefully behind when it... Is that a chest? So I'm woefully behind
Think you can get away?
when it comes to farming right now.
Such a pain.
Where is my Steven at? 46. So I'm staying like consistently 3 levels in front. Didn't even know that was an achievement. Which one is up here? Seems like a time trial. Where am I going? Pretty sure I can just get there by running. I appreciate them giving me shit to kill on the way, but... Okay, I almost missed that. Okay. What is that? Monolith challenge. I am dead today. Why is Biden cheated on my Twitter feed right now? How many people are just fucking stop being stupid for 3 seconds? I don't like ever remember coming over here before. I honestly don't know if I have come over here. Like if there's a monolith over here, then I'm sure that I did because I finished all of those, but like the little challenge things, but like, oh my hell, that was loud. Sean, you're insane. Sean, you're actually insane. How are you doing, buddy? Did you start work again today?
Yeah.
Are you back now, or are you like already off your working days?
Yeah. Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
I gotcha. When are you off again?
Don't hey.
Where the hell are the other characters in there?
Speed of light.
I'm trying to remember what date it is. Was it the 30th? 29th? 29th, right? What are you getting into tonight? Because you were like early in the morning, right? So I assume Camp Friday is just out the window this evening. Yeah. Not that I blame anyone. Santa Nina's not even at home. And obviously if you have to work at like fucking 6 in the morning, that's less than ideal. Hopefully we can actually get some Counter-Strike in at some point. I've just been obviously spamming WoW, but I wouldn't hate playing a little bit of Counter-Strike again. I was really enjoying it when we started playing again. Indeed. So if you get off again on the 5th... Wait, damn, you work... Wait, do you work 8 straight days? Or you like, you have an off? Well, I mean, yeah, it'd still be 8 straight days. God damn. Well, I wish you the best of luck in that endeavor. Jeez. 8 on, 2 off, and then what, like back to normal after that? Or what? Or you said something about a second job the other day. Are you doing that? Is that why you're working so many? Okay, no. Normal after that.
Another test subject.
I gotcha. You have more willpower than myself, to say the least. And I very much respect it. Ah, yeah, just like, is it like a seasonal thing or what?
Time for takeoff. Cut to the chase. Eat this! Hey!
A lot of people pick up work for like Christmas. I got you.
Income.
So not even that, just
I got
company that's just in town.
I got carried.
Well, that's nice since you were looking for it anyway. So that comes together pretty nicely. Yeah. Seems like a nice time period. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were just gonna end up like picking up something for like the Christmas season, but I don't know if you've ever even like worked in. I don't even know if there are any like shipping centers based up there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like Walmart and whatnot, Amazon
Time
plants.
for takeoff. With swords from shadow. Speed. Huh.
If you're ever looking for a second job in the winter, those are the play.
Speed.
Basically, have you work fucking 6 days a week,
Get them.
like 12 hours a day.
Hey. Cut to the chase.
And it's about 10 minutes from my house.
Don't blink. Hey.
Alright, so that's all the commissions. Oh, the new meteorites out that I don't care about. Oh no, these are the old meteorites that are never finished because I didn't have to. Yeah. It's still a lot. That's gonna be what, like a fucking 100-hour work week? Because you generally work like 5 hours. Or shit, like 5 days on your own. And then, yeah, and like you said, you're adding an extra 3. It's a lengthy one. I respect it. And my
Add as-
commissions are done. So do you have any interest in playing what the hell's the name of this expansion? Shadowlands? I know we were talking about it the other day. Did all 3 yesterday, right? Yeah, I'd definitely be, yeah, I did all 3. Yeah, I hear you. if I wasn't like so interested, yeah. If I wasn't so like interested in the single player portions of the game, I don't know how I would feel about it either, so I don't really blame you that much. Because I have no like rating thing, like I have no plan when it comes to rating right now. I'm just having a lot of fun just like playing the game,
Out of the frying
like from a single player perspective right now.
Don't blink.
Like I'll do dungeons with people, but I don't even know how much I'm gonna try to raid yet. Oh shit.
Out of the frying pan. Don't blink.
So that's not what usually happens next. There's what we've been missing.
No, my sword. Incoming. Hip, hip.
Dude, what in the world?
Frying pan.
That was usually supposed to go up in the air, like immediately.
No, my sword. Ha! Incoming. Nice and spicy.
Please tell me I got it. Yeah. I'm really, like, when I finish my Genshin stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm headed straight into Torghast today. So. Should be fun. What did I say? Talking about Torghast? Okay. Yeah, it's I'm trying. It's like a not roguelite. I don't know. It's hard to explain for some reason. I've been explaining it, but I woke up 10 minutes ago and I'm struggling here. Um, it's it's like it's the dungeon crawler. It's just an endless, like, always changing dungeon where you get, it's like Binding of Isaac, basically, except in WoW. If you haven't read about it, I would look it up. It's probably something that you would enjoy. And you can do it as much as you want. There's no like entry requirement. Like in terms of like getting the actual like its main purpose is getting legendary pieces and whatnot and like mats for stuff like that. But there's also a second wing of it where you can just endlessly grind it and just, you know, cosmetic stuff. It's really neat. I have had a lot of fun in there so far, and I've only done the very first layer. I need to, it's dark time, right? Yeah, we need to get over here real quick. Need to get to the winery. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited to fuck with Cyberpunk as well, to be fair. I mean, it's gonna be like, it's that weird mix, right? Because it's not like really like a grindy, like persistent world game, but it's gonna be a long as fuck game, so it still is gonna feel like a grindy game. When does that come out? Comes out what, like December 10th or something, right? Yeah. Games where your choices actually matter. Not to mention it's by a good dev. Yeah, that is true. That is true. The replay value in a game like that's gonna be pretty high, just because of like different classes and whatnot. That is a fair point. As long as it's good, but I can't imagine. I think the feature that everyone was pissed off about was like the detective stuff. That like almost brought me in even further. That shit looks so cool. We just replay events and yeah, that's that's why you kind of seen me make the switch to stuff like this more consistently, and why I still plan if the game is still has like a player base in like a month or so. That's kind of why I was waiting on the Avengers game, is because I wanted to see if it was actually going to okay, no. So I was waiting to see if like the game was still going to like be a game, but like these persistent world games like WoW, like I mean I guess League to an extent. Basically games that are never going to stop having content pushed to them. I just I like being able to play on a game for years basically without having to do anything else. Just yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the odd multiplayer game we're only gonna play a couple of times if it's like, you know, not a full price game, right? It's like $15 basically a trip to the movies. If it's something like that, I'm kinda down. But generally speaking, I like games like you're talking about that just have a ridiculous amount of replay value. Basically like something like Divinity 2, to be honest, which has a lot of replay value.
Hey!
No, come back, you fuck. No, I'm not gonna get that one. Whatever. Yeah, Divinity's really good with that. Just because there's so many different ways you can build characters. There are like I think five different like actual stories, plus the game has like a ridiculous amount of mods that can change it even further. So that's why I love that. And then like it's the same with a game like Darkest Dungeon, games like I feel like Hades is a game I would really enjoy. Um, Slay the Spire, just yeah, basically what you were talking about. Exact, dude. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me pull up my Steam real quick because I'm in that same boat. I've never beaten Divinity 2, and it's one of those weird things where it's like I've never actually beaten Divinity 2, but I would still say it's in my like top 10 or 15 games I've ever played. It's really strange, because I just love everything that you can do, but sometimes it can be like a little overwhelming, and by the time I get like halfway through it, it's like, I kind of want to do something else. And then I think everyone around here knows my personality of if I drop something for a day or two, I either feel like I need to restart altogether,
I'm all for
or
work-life balance,
I
but
just am going to
think
go do
this is
something
pushing it.
else. It's really finicky about shit like that. If I can, my Steam would actually open up. That's the wrong button. Open up BattleNet. Shit. Okay, there's BattleNet. Didn't mean to open that, but you know, it's getting opened eventually. So I may as well. So Divinity 2 original. Did you ever play Slay the Spire, by the way? Slay the Spire is another good one. Divinity 2 Original Sin. 90.7 hours. And let me be clear to you here. 90.7 hours. You've made it off Fort Joy, right? I'm pretty sure you have made it past Fort Joy in that game. Yeah. Um. Yeah. The furthest I've been in that game with 91 hours spent. Yeah. Exactly. Um. That is. I've probably played for an hour past Fort Joy. Like. I think that's it. I think the furthest I've gone, like, there's like a giant fight on a boat, and then like we get on this new place, new like massive like landmass. I made it to the first big city there, and that's the furthest I've ever been. Like if someone was like speed running a playthrough, exactly, yeah. Like if someone was speed running a playthrough, they could probably get there in a handful of hours. Maybe not even that long. And I've played the game for 91 hours. That's the furthest I've been. It's But it's like, I also don't feel like I've wasted any time because pretty much any time I play that game, I'm having fun. So, it's just I haven't explored the entire story. Oh.
Time for takeoff. Nice and spicy.
Huh?
Yahoo! Nice and spicy.
Witness the power time to...
Here we go.
Oh my god, I didn't use my thing.
Time for takeoff.
But it's a very good time. Divinity 1 was the same way. I spent so much time on Divinity 1 and I never even came close to beating Divinity 1. I think I only ever made it to the second part of Divinity 1 once. It's good. It's one of those that would be really hard to go back to
Here we go.
now that Divinity 2 exists.
Nice and spicy.
Huh?
That is the one good thing. I don't think Divinity 2 to Baldur's Gate 3 will be quite like that.
Time for takeoff.
So,
You're toast. Cut to the chase.
because I think those games are just different enough to not
Speed of light.
really
Witness the power of Google.
be bothered.
Nowhere to hide.
That's a game I also wouldn't hate playing at some point in the not too distant future.
Get them. Don't blink.
Yeah, exactly. I'm basically around on that line of thinking as well now.
Incoming.
If there's not a good amount of replay value, I will wait until either the game is on Xbox Game Pass to play it, or a massive sale, something like that. I just have no desire to pay full price for just single player like 15-20 hour experiences. It just doesn't seem worth it.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Basically, and it's a pretty harsh example because it is one of my favorite games that I've ever played. But The Last of Us, right? That's a game that I would just never consider paying $60 for, because there's just nothing else to the game. Exactly. It's like, they can be great games, but like, I'll wait for it to be on sale, or for it to come to whatever PlayStation Now or Xbox Game Pass, if PlayStation ever actually comes up with a good one. And it's like the Ubisoft thing, like the what's the game called that's about to come out? Mortals Phoenix Rising or whatever from Ubisoft. It's like, I'm really interested in playing that game, but instead of paying $60 for it, I would rather sign up to Ubisoft Plus for a month for $15, beat that game, within that 1 month, and then unsubscribe. And then it's like, boom, played the game, got everything with the game, didn't pay full price for the game. Game subscriptions are definitely the go-to, especially for single-player games. Yeah. And that's the other argument. It's like, even some of them do have, like, I remember the Uncharted games, right? I think it was Uncharted 2 or 3 had a really good multiplayer mode. Last of Us even had a pretty good multiplayer mode as well. But it's like not enough people play it to make it even like worth it that much, because like it would just generally just takes a long time to actually even get in the game. Even though the modes themselves are good.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Bubba, get them. Eat this.
Cause I only ever heard good things about exactly. Yeah, it's like I only ever heard good things about Last of Us multiplayer. I played it a little bit, it was pretty fun, but it's like it's just not worth it.
There you are. Think you can get away? Bubba, get them.
Let me weave you a verse.
Speed of pace. Cut to the chase.
And it's like we have a game like this where at this point now I've played this every day for damn near 2 months now, and like I'm getting to the point where if I don't get this out of a game, it's like, is it really worth my money?
Cut to the chase. Over here. Time for takeoff. Out of the frying pan. Don't blink.
Exactly. And that's why, I mean, that's why you see me play gacha games all the time, dude. Because gacha games are well made, man. I just never had to play anything else. And then I'll be in that situation, I would be spending money for something that I know I will be playing for a long time, right? And this game is going to be incredibly well supported. Like, this game already has literally roadmapped like over a year's worth of content. Like, it already has like predetermined what I want to say, I think it's 7 chapters, so literally 6 more chapters than what are in the game right now.
You always have
And
to seize the opportunity while
The
it's
second
there.
chapter, which we're through chapter 1 now, we just finished chapter 1 and 1.1. The second chapter won't even start until like at the earliest. Like, it might start in 1.3 with in February, but 1.3 is centered around a different event that takes place in the second city. So there's a decent chance that the second chapter of the main story doesn't even start until, what would that be, February, March, like April? And they're still loading the game with content every like 2 weeks, really. It's like there are content patches every 6 weeks, but like they're kind of on an every like 2 week cycle of in terms of like adding stuff to the game. So I'm really happy that I picked this, because I have 2 goblets. Hold on, let's take a look at those. That's not Goblet Sands. Still good though. I mean, it's not great. I'll lock it in. What goblet am I using right now? Crit rate. Oh, it is. I'm sacrificing crit rate for crit damage and elemental mastery. It's not bad. Defense. Okay, we don't give a shit about any of those. So this goblet's actually pretty good though. If it had crit rate, if I can like, man, that's 10% crit. I can't actually get rid of that. Cannot justify getting rid of 10% crit rate right now. My crit rate's already too low on Kuching. So my plan today is I'm going to spend all of the resin that I currently have. Well, this number plus 180. So I have 1 more of these to do. And then I'm probably going to kill some bosses. Then I'm going to, like, after I finish all my resin stuff, I'm going to eat. And then my initial plan is to just jump on WoW and do some WoW stuff. Unless people are like wanting to do something, I would consider doing stuff on Friday. But need to get
Let's
some WoW
play.
time in
Would
at some
gliding be
point.
faster? Time for takeoff. No, my sword. Don't blink.
The effects, Mr. Krabs.
Yahoo! Nice and spicy.
Let me weave you a body.
Dog, can you hit the right characters for me? Yeah. That does appear to be the case. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. But that's that Juice and Corey are in the chat right now, so you never know.
No, my sword. With sword comes shadow.
It's true. Yeah, I have things to say about that as well. The whole regulations,
Rain cutter.
because my immediately family also had a gathering today, and I'm not thrilled that that happened. But whatever. They're grown adults. They do what they want. I just won't be a part of it.
Rain outlines your.
Hey, cut to the chase.
No. This thing needs to die. Ah, I'm so close to killing it. Oh, they both transform. Yeah, that's what I said too. I decided I would go to sleep while they all did that stuff.
Think you can get away?
I woke up at 8:30 today. 8:30 p.m. Oh yeah, that's. If it makes you feel any better, a lot of my siblings are the same way. So don't worry, bud. Well, worry, but you know. Wait, when the hell did Venti die? Yeah, I hate it. Ooh, there's a goblet. That could be electro damage. Oh. Not to mention my allergies are bad enough as it is. My allergies are reason alone. Oh my god, that. What is my current plume? I think my plume has both of those plus attack. Yeah. It is a good plume though. We'll hold on to it. Defense. Indeed. Not about that shit in the least. Alright, so if this would buff crit rate, this item would be really good. We have 2 more chances for this to buff crit rate. Energy. Oh my god. I don't need energy recharge, Sean. I really, really don't. Don't need any of that. Instructor. Trash goblet. Meh. That's actually not terrible, but I have good plumes, so. Physical damage bonus, you stay. God, if only this wasn't. So frustrated. Is it too much to ask to get a good fucking roll here? It's like it's gonna be an upgrade because I'm barely losing any attack. But like energy recharge, defense, and HP percentage are all very mess stats for Kuching. Which is who this is being used for because of electro damage bonus. Oh well. Alright, so now we go do this. I'm gonna go do a ley line. Actually, I don't need to do a ley line. Yeah, I don't. So I'm going to have... Do I even have 5 geocrystals? Or crystal cores, excuse me. Do I even have 5 crystal cores left? I have 7, okay. That's not where I meant to go, is it? Not where I meant to go at all. No, it was. I just wasn't trying to go into the damn dungeon. So we do this boss in an effort to get the right amount of, Actually, let me see how much of that shit I even have right now. Because what I need is I need 6 of these. I can currently make... Well, that gets me to 5, 12, 4, 6. Gets me, what, 2? So I need 3 more blues. I need 3 more blues, or, yeah. So I want to be able... The second I hit AR50, which is going to be probably, what is that, 1300 short right now? So 5 days from now, could be 4 days from now. Oh, people are dying. Do I have any attack food? Or health food? No. I'd have that, but that doesn't go anywhere. Nope.
Incoming. Out of the front. Race.
Can this appear? Game? I just got hard trolled.
No, my soul.
I just got hard trolled right there.
Incoming.
I've noticed that bug happening a lot lately.
Nice and spicy.
Witness the power.
Don't blink.
Did I get it? I did, nice.
Eat this.
Okay. Original resin, anything good? Literally no. So how many of those? 2 of those. 2 of those. And that should be my resin thing. Never mind, that's the boss thing. Alright, BP level 37, not bad there. So I'm going to have this BP finished next week. And I'm going to be without BP shit to do for about 2.5 weeks, most likely. Give me more, damn it. Because I'm pretty sure more of the BP period stuff is going to happen during the next, because there are 2 more events that are coming. And I assume that will add more to this. Yeah. It's crazy. And then yeah, I easily hit the weekly cap again for the 2nd straight week. So now what we do is we come here. We have 7 of the crystal cores, which I farmed in 5 minutes. How many XP books do I have right now? Let me look up real quick how many it actually takes to go from 80 to 90. I know I have enough for 1. But I can't remember how many it takes to go from 80 to 90. Right, offhand systems, progression, character experience. So it takes 171. So I have enough for 2 characters to go from 80 to 90 off the bat. And it also costs 684k Mora. So let me just see. We'll just put 172 times 8. So I need 1,300, almost 1,400 of those. And then I need 685k Mora. And I need 5.5 mil Mora. So, since I finished that, I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of fucking ley lines. And by a bunch, I mean I believe I have enough to do what? 5? 5 ley lines will be knocked out here. And then we shall call it a little bit of a stream here. I do appreciate it though, Sean. That, your generosity is very, very appreciated, as always.
Think you can get away? Nice and spicy. With sword comes shadow. Hey! Brace your... Let me
He died to the fire. God damn it. Oh, that's my CC. Oh, yeah, I've been streaming pretty consistently. I'll end up streaming WoW today, but I don't know. I know the way that I do quests. Like, I've had a lot of people like tune in and then just immediately tune out because of the way that I generally read my quests and whatnot. But like 90% of the time, I just like change stream whatever I'm doing anyway. It's very appreciated all the same. But yeah, I will. God, oh wait, I can actually do this. But I could just, yeah, I could do that.
Don't blink.
But yeah, I'll be probably streaming Torghast today. If you have any interest in watching that. But I'm gonna go eat first.
Speed of pace. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Hey.
I've also kind of had some annoying problems with my computer doing its little rattle thing again. That's also why I haven't really cut back. I've been streaming pretty much the same amount, but that's why I've cut back some of the WoW streams because my computer is just rattling a whole lot.
Think you can get
Not to
away?
mention, I had
Nice
when I closed WoW either not last night, but the night before, my computer blue screened when I closed the game.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
So that was concerning. But there. And if there's one thing I can't afford, it's for my computer to blue screen. Luckily, like, it didn't mean anything. Like, it just popped right back on and nothing happened. So. That was all three, right? Yeah. But yeah, depending on when you go to bed, like I said, I'm going to do 2 more of those. And then I'll be gone for 30, 45. And then I shall return, because I have a plate in the refrigerator right now. I just have to pop it in the microwave and then eat it, and I'll probably watch a short video while I eat. And then I will be back with, I think I'm literally just going to log in and go straight to Torghast, or I might just go straight to the mall and do my dailies there. We'll see. We'll see. I have plenty of shit that I actually need to get done.
Think you can get away? Cut to the chase.
Rain cutter.
No, my sword.
Well, that was nice and efficient. And last but not least, it should have gone all the way over here somewhere. Oh my god, it went over there? Fuck. Alright, we'll do a more one. I hate doing the ones in Storm Terror's lair. No, fuck! Can't believe I missed that. Oh my fucking Christ. If you're wondering why I always try to grab those, they are for how I make the condensed resin. That's how you get the crystal cores, to make the condensed resin. And the condensed resin is not even remotely like mandatory. It just makes it where instead of spending 20 resin and having to like do it twice, it just lets me spend 40 resin on it and get twice the rewards. So it basically just cuts my time in half, that I actually have to grind some of this shit, which I appreciate. Pretty much anything that ever costs 20 resin, I always use condensed resin. This is the one with the fucking electro slimes, yeah.
Time for takeoff. You're toast! Cut to the chase.
Can this dude die?
Income. Nowhere to hide. Let's play. Think you can get away? Nice and spicy.
Easy peasy. Alright. Time to go make some ham, mashed potatoes, and macaroni and cheese. Because it is Thanksgiving after all. I'm trying to remember if I've actually forgotten to do anything. I don't think I have. But I will return. And yeah, probably like I'd say an hour at the absolute latest. So if you're still awake, then yeah, swell. But my guess is it'll probably be closer to like 30, 45. So I will talk to you then, my friend. What am I away? Why can I not do basic math? Is it because I just woke up? So divided by 3,300. 4 days. 4 days until I hit AR50. Nice. So early next week. Nice. But, yep, I appreciate you, my dude. I will be back. Be good.